12th session of the 13th Nagaland Legislative Assembly adjourned Sunday by NLA Speaker Sharangain Longkamar. During the session, the House adopts 8 resolutions in addition to pass 26 reports and 26 bills. Construction of the proposed Kohima Greenfield Airport likely to commence soon after getting approval from Union Ministry of Civil Aviation. During Thursdays, the Nagaland Assembly Session Transport, Civil Aviation and Railways Minister P. Paiwang Konyak briefs land has been bought and ready to be transferred to Airport Authority of India for construction. Enforcement team of Dimapur District Tobacco Control Cell conducts checking drive against contraventions of the Cigarette and Other Tobacco Products Act. The team carries out a drive within 100 yards of schools at Dipupar village and the Christian Institute of Health Sciences and Research. Taking on Nitish Kumar-led Mahagathbandhan, Union Home Minister Amit Shah addresses a mega rally named Jan Bhavna Mahasabha in Bihar's Punia at Rangbhumi ground on Friday. The Union Home Minister is on a 2-day visit of Bihar to prepare for the 2024 general elections. Prime Minister Narendra Modi inaugurates National Conference of Environment Ministers in Gujarat's Narmada district via video conference. In his speech, Prime Minister Narendra Modi says a new enthusiasm has turned from homecoming of cheetahs in Madhya Pradesh a few days ago. A very good afternoon, fellow viewers. You're watching News Now. This is Asan. Now news in details. Today, 12th session of the 13th Nagaland Legislative Assembly was adjourned Sunday by NLA Speaker Sharangain Longkamar. The 13th House adopted 8 resolutions and held 14 discussions on issues of urgent public importance in addition to passing 26 reports and 26 bills. The Speaker made a final statement in which he noted that even though the All India Presiding Officers Conference had decided on a 100-day sitting, the 13th House, which ran from the first session to the 12th session, witnessed 38 days of sittings and took 151 hours and 50 minutes. Sharangain, in his final remarks, thanked all of the House members, the Chief Minister, Deputy Chief Minister, UDA Chairman and the leader of the NPF Legislative Party for their cooperation and support shown towards the chair throughout the sessions, which made it possible for the House to conduct business in an efficient manner. He also thanked them for entrusting him and the Deputy Speaker with the responsibility of the solemn chair. Minister of Parliamentary Affairs of Neba Kruno on Thursday said that the Core Committee on Naga Political Issue will meet the Naga national political groups on Friday to convene the message of the central government regarding the vexed issue. Kruno, also the member secretary of the Core Committee, while talking to media persons on sidelines of the 12th Assembly session of the Legislative Assembly, said that being the facilitator on the issue, Core Committee will sit with NNPG to brief the latest developments taking place when the committee met Union Home Minister Amit Shah in New Delhi recently. As per reports, the Core Committee will meet the NNPGs on Friday at Chumukedima Police Complex. When asked about the issue of separate flag and constitution, Kruno answered that those core issues and the matter can be resolved through negotiations between Centre and NSC and IM only. They said for talks. He said that the differences can be sorted out by both sides like all other competencies which were agreed upon through deliberations.
Of course, for every problem there is a solution, and we believe in that. So once the issues on these core issues, they discuss on these core issues, I think solution will come. Because, yes, we're talking about now confusion and then flag. In what way they have to come into conclusion? Let them sit once again. Because other competencies they have almost agreed.
Right.
So for these two issues, if they can sit once again, I think they'll come to understanding.
Nagaland Transport, Civil Aviation and Railways Minister P. Paiwang Konyak on Thursday said that the state government has been pursuing with the central government for the construction of a greenfield airport for the state capital Kohima. The work for the proposed greenfield airport at Kohima would start after getting approval from the Ministry of Civil Aviation. Replying to a question at the 12th session of 13th Nagaland Legislative Assembly, the minister said that the state government have already purchased a suitable land for the proposed airport and ready to be transferred to the Airport Authority of India for the construction of the proposed greenfield airport at Chitu for the state capital Kohima. Konyak further said only after the approval, sanctioning of the requisite fund for the project would be met by the Union Cabinet. Kohima Our Youth Organization celebrated its 10th anniversary on Thursday at Dayo Treasurer's Office. During the program, President of Dayo, Tia Longchar, stated that the organization faced both good and bad times to achieve what it has achieved today. Longchar further emphasized about the humanitarian works and activities carried out by the organization, especially our entrepreneurs and Nagas in general in fighting against extortion. Dimapur ASDT Vice President Imti Sangba Ayer Aw Sensuto Langchum requested the gathering to stay humble, retrospect and learn. The enforcement team of the District Tobacco Control Cell Dimapur conducted a checking drive against contraventions of the Cigarette and Other Tobacco Products Act. Notably, the team carried out the drive in areas where shops are located within 100 yards of schools at Dipupar village and the Christian Institute of Health Sciences and Research. According to DTCC, Dimapur tobacco products were seized and destroyed and the violators were penalized by the joint team comprising of enforcement squad from Dipupar Police Station, Dipupar Youth Organization, along with CIHSR security personnel and DTCC staff. Further, Kotpa Flying Squad team of Woka Police Station, along with representatives from National Tobacco Control Program, DB's Woka Police personnel and Women Police personnel conducted enforcement drive in and around educational institutions on Thursday. Bharatiya Janata Party Dimapur Mandal organized a blood donation camp in line with the ongoing Seva Pakwada at Dimapur Civil Hospital on Friday in order to commemorate the birthday of MLA Tovi Hoto Ayemi. More than 50 members and the MLA himself had donated blood and more were expected to come. The MLA urged people who are healthy to donate blood in order to save another life. The doctor explained the process of blood donation to Tovi Hoto and explained how it was being used. Earlier on Thursday, a food donation drive for the homeless people was also organized by the party on the occasion of Tovi Hoto's birthday.
This is, of course, in line with the Seva Pakwara. Seva Pakwara. So, it is the initiative of the Dimapur 1 Mandal BJP. So, I want to thank the Mandal party people for organizing this event. Today, we have about 50 registered now, and more will be coming. So this is basically from Dimapur 1 constituency. So our people are coming to donate blood. See, blood is one very precious gift. It saves lives, you know. And those who are giving, they're all free will donation. We thought that it is for us now time to give back, you know, to save lives. And I'm so very happy to be here. As a participant myself, I've donated blood, and I'm happy that this blood.
A district-level students' science seminar was organized by the Office of District Education Officer at Kohima on September 22. The seminar was organized on the theme Basic Sciences for Sustainable Development and Prospects. Altogether, 10 schools participated in the competition. Supungla Shilan from Ministers Hill Baptist Higher Secondary School secured first position. Chanteno S. Jami from Fernwood School secured second, and Hilele Semp from Don Bosco School secured third position. Notably, the first prize winner would represent Kohima district at the state-level science fair to be held at Pitesta Secondary School on October 7 in Dimapur. On Thursday, Nagaland Center for Human Development and Information Technology organized an annual education fair in Gokito village. The organization is a non-profit organization that works in education sector under donor agent IDEA the AMT. The SDO Civil of Kuhubuto sub-division along with 3 area officials graced the occasion. Meanwhile, Home Minister of Nagaland Y. Paton appreciated the unique venture and the efforts of the organization to bring about a school culture. The organization represented its journey of the project through NCHD and IT, River of Life, and a documentary video. The students of Gokito Government Primary School were provided school bags sponsored by the Child Help Foundation. Chief Minister of Mizoram, Zoramthanga, met Union Home Minister Amit Shah on Thursday in New Delhi to discuss influx of refugees from the neighboring country, Myanmar. More than 30,000 citizens of Myanmar have sought refuge in various locations throughout Mizoram since the military junta seized power in the neighboring country in February of last year. Mizoram Chief Minister, who is currently in the national capital until this coming Saturday, stated that Shah agreed to visit Mizoram in November to launch an Assam rifle camp at Zoka Sang, which is about 15 kilometers from Aizawl, at Zoramthanga's request. A ceremonial program of distribution of appointment letters for 21 departments was held at the veterinary playground, Khanapara, Guwahati. The program was graced by the Chief Minister of Assam, Himanta Biswa Sarma, along with various dignitaries. During the program, Sarma congratulated all the dignitaries who received the appointment letters and further stated that the promise which was mentioned during the BJP election campaign to provide government jobs to 1 lakh people is progressing from their side, and they are trying their best to serve what they had promised. Another win for Assam Police in their win against drug smuggling in the state, as Assam Police seized 1,483 kilograms of cannabis on Friday. The huge consignment of drugs were seized from a truck which was intercepted by police in Gokharjar district of Assam. The drugs were packed in 270 packets. The seized drugs were worth crores in the international market, as reported by the officials. One person has been arrested by the police. Soldiers of Assam Rifle on Thursday seized 1.82 kilograms of brown sugar at Kutenthabi in Tengnopal district of Manipur. The seized consignment of brown sugar is estimated to be worth around rupees 3.64 crore in international market. Reportedly, a car carrying the illegal brown sugar was intercepted by the troopers at a checkpoint. As many as 44 soap cases were recovered from the car during checking, and the drugs were concealed inside the door panels of the car. However, the driver of the car managed to flee from the spot. A suspected ISI operative was arrested along with his wife by Indian Army from a hotel in Tinsukia town of Assam. Army recovered a fake Power Grid Corporation identity card from the suspect. The suspect has been identified as MD Hayat Khatib, who hails from Karnataka. Sources said that following the intelligence input, Indian Army launched an operation to observe the couple's movement. After tracking their movement for a few days, they were finally apprehended by Army with Assam Police cooperation. On Friday, Prime Minister Narendra Modi inaugurated the National Conference of Environment Ministers at Ekta Nagar in Gujarat's Narmada district via video conferencing. While inaugurating the conference, Prime Minister Narendra Modi said that a new enthusiasm has turned from the homecoming of cheetah in Madhya Pradesh a few days ago. He informed that gier lions, tigers, elephants, one-horned rhinos and leopards have increased in numbers in India over the years. He also stated that India had set a target of net zero emissions till the year 2070. The two-day conference aims to create further coordination among the central and state government in formulating better policies on issues like climate change, wildlife and forest management, and plastic waste management. Rajasthan Chief Minister Ashok Gehlot, who is in Kerala for Bharat Jodo Yatra, has confirmed his candidature for the upcoming Congress President election on Friday. Chief Minister Gehlot said that Rahul Gandhi has made it clear that no member of the Gandhi family would become the next party chief. He further added that he will fix the date for filing the nomination soon. Congress presidential elections will be held on October 17 and the results will be declared on October 19.
देखिए, मैंने पहले भी कहा आपको कि एक बार मुझे रिक्वेस्ट करनी थी उनको, जब सब प्रदेश कांग्रेस कमेटी ये प्रस्ताव पास कर रही है कि आपको अध्यक्ष बनना चाहिए, तो फिर आप उसी रूप में आप स्वीकार कीजिए। तो मैंने भी काफ़ी बातचीत करने की कोशिश करी, पर वो इस बात के लिए वो कह रहे हैं हमने एक बार फैसला कर लिया कि एक बार कोई गांधी फैमिली का व्यक्ति हम उम्मीदवार नहीं।
As the arrest of prominent Popular Front of India members continues in many states of the country, the outfit has called for a hartal in Kerala on Friday for 12 hours. The strike has turned violent in many parts of Kerala as incidents of stone pelting and attack on vehicles like KSRTC buses by protesters were reported. The call for the shutdown in Kerala was called by FPI in order to protest against centre's order to conduct multiple raids and following the arrest of FPI members nationwide. Union Home Minister Amit Shah addressed a mega rally named Jan Bhavna Mahasabha in Bihar's Punia at Rangbhumi ground on Friday. Amit Shah attacked Bihar Chief Minister Nitish Kumar, stating that the Janata Dal United chief backstepped the anti-Congress politics from which he emerged and set on the laps of Lalu Yadav to become the Prime Minister. Home Minister further condemned the law and order situation of Bihar and said that there is a state of fear in the state. Shah is on a two-day visit of Bihar to prepare for the 2024 general elections. Bharatiya Janata Party is most likely to have a direct fight with the Mahagathbandhan. NDA alliance with Janata Dal United fell apart on August 9 as Janata Dal parted ways.
विजय सिन्हा जी से आप आवें और अपना उद्बोधन उपस्थित भाजपा को धोखा देकर लालू की गोद में बैठकर नीतीश जी ने स्वार्थ और सत्ता की राजनीति का जो परिचय दिया है उसके खिलाफ ब्यूगल फूंकने की शुरुआत भी यही सीमावर्ती जिलों से यही बिहार की भूमि से शुरुआत होगी। मुझे बड़ा अफसोस है प्रधानमंत्री बनने के लिए नीतीश बाबू ने जो एंटी कांग्रेस राजनीति से जन्म लिया इसकी पीठ में छुरा भोंककर आज आरजेडी और कांग्रेस की गोदी में बैठने का काम किया है।
Toyota Kirloskar Motor in tie with Nagaland Tool Room Trading Center organized a technical education program and inaugurated first Toyota technical education program in Nagaland to provide advanced training to the students on motor engines and more. This is the first facility in Nagaland for understanding the difficulties and challenges in getting qualified manpower. This initiative will help the students of Nagaland to get training on advanced technologies. Dealer principal of Okusa Toyota, Vikeho Su, said that Okusa Toyota will support in on-job training, and through this initiative, the young students will get continuous learning on the latest technologies through skill enhancement, and the students will become employable in automobile industry. IPOS Commissioner and Secretary for Department of Industries and Commerce, Kekrevor Kevichuza, and General Manager Associate of Toyota, Kirloskar Varinder Kumar Vada, graced the inaugural ceremony as a special guest.
Because this is the 56th TTAP Institute we are launching today. Well, the journey of this TTAP started about 15 years back from 2006, and since then we have been introducing this TTAP all across the country, and so far we are present in 22 states. And over these years, 10,000 students have been trained from these TTAP institutes, and I am very happy to announce that out of these 10,000, around 70% of them are already working in some automobile company or some dealer operations. So that's the kind of change or the impact these institutes can bring in. And then, objective of TTAP, if I have to reiterate, is basically to enhance the skill sets of these students so that they can become industry ready to be employed by industry when they pass out. And this is also aligned to the mission of the central government. And as a part of this initiative, Toyota and its dealer partner have invested around 1.5 million, that is 15 lakhs, towards creating the infrastructure. It's right over there behind you, where we have given the tools, equipments, training material, we have also enhanced the curriculum, incorporating the latest technology so that the students learn about the latest technologies, and so that when they pass out, they do not struggle to find the jobs. And on top of it, we also have on-the-job training at our dealership, Okusa Toyota, so that they can understand how it's going to be the environment when they really go and work out. So that kind of simulation we want to do so that we can give them confidence. And not only about technical skills, Toyota is a global company. We have operations in more than 190 countries. So, and it has a lot of rich heritage, culture. So apart from technical skills, it's also an opportunity for the students to understand.
Tensions are soaring high in Coimbatore of Tamil Nadu as a bottle filled with inflammable substance was thrown at the PJP office in Coimbatore on Thursday. The attack came hours after National Investigation Agency and Enforcement Directorate raided multiple premises of Popular Front of India in Tamil Nadu. During the raids in Tamil Nadu, FPI members A.S. Ismail was taken into custody by NIA. The Saffron Party has called the attack as a terror attack. BJP workers held a protest march and a blockade at Gandipuram in Coimbatore, Tamil Nadu, condemning the attack. Chief Minister of Maharashtra, Eknath Shinde, is set to inaugurate the new Ashti Ahmednagar new line on Friday. The 261-kilometer Ahmednagar Beit-Parli Vaijnath New Road Gag line project is a 50-50 cost sharing between the Government of India and the State Government of Maharashtra. According to Railways, the service will ensure better connectivity to residents of the new Ashti Ahmednagar belt and nearby areas, and promoting local trade and industries will therefore boost the socio-economic growth of the region. The downward trend of Indian rupee continues as rupee went down yet another lifetime low on Friday as the US dollar index strengthened to a two-decade high this time. Rupee opened 25 paise lower from the previous session to touch a lower record of 81.09 versus the US dollar. Repo rate has been increased by 75 basis points by US Federal Reserve in order to attract investors to move towards the US markets for better and stable returns. The increased interest rate by US will pull investors' assets away from the emerging markets. Due to high interest rate, capital flows more towards the American economy. Heavy rain on Thursday left portions of Delhi and the national capital region waterlogged, with normal life still disrupted in major cities including Gurgaon and Noida. The weather department issued a rain alert in the region, and schools are shut in parts of Uttar Pradesh and Gurugram, and private and corporate offices have been asked to work from home due to the weather situation.
निकालने का तो सुविधा करोगे आप, ये तो गवर्नमेंट इशू है इसमें।
लगता है कि इससे लोगों को दिक्कत हो रही है।
बिल्कुल, आप देखो पीछे वो बंद कर रखा है रोड, बसें भी नहीं निकल पा रही प्रॉपर्ली, आप वो तो खुद आपको भी दिख रहा है इतना कैमरे में जो आप देख रहे हैं।
पंप लगाया है तो आपको लगता है लीड से पंप लगाया, पहले से लगा
निकालने का तो।
The foreign ministers of BRICS held their annual meeting on the margins of the 77th session of the United Nations General Assembly on Thursday in New York. The ministers exchanged views on the global situation, international economy, and regional issues. The ministers discussed the possibilities for mutual support of the initiatives at the 77th session of the United Nations General Assembly. Ministers from Brazil, Russia, India and South Africa acknowledged the annual UNGA resolution on combating glorification of Nazism, neo-Nazism and other practices that contribute to fueling contemporary forms of racism, racial discrimination and intolerance. Moreover, the ministers reaffirmed their commitment to multilateralism, multilateral trading system with the World Trade Organization at its core, and expressed a strong condemnation of terrorism in all forms. After the death of 22-year-old Kurdish woman Mahsa Amini, who was allegedly physically assaulted by Iran's morality police for wearing her hijab inappropriately, an anti-hijab protest escalated in the country, with women ever cutting off their hair. According to a report released on Thursday by an NGO based in Oslo, and at least 31 civilians killed in an Iranian security forces crackdown on demonstrations. Iran Human Rights Director Mahmoud Amiri Moghadam published a toll after 6 days of protest, saying in a statement, "The people of Iran have come to the streets to gain their fundamental rights and human dignity, and the regime is responding to their peaceful protests with bullets." IHR further confirmed that protests are taking place in over 30 cities and other major centers. Viewers, that's all for now. For more news and updates, keep watching Nagaland TV.
अरे तूने अभी तक कुछ किया ही नहीं।
अरे ये तो लो क्वालिटी टंकी है।
होशियारी मत दिखाओ, दुकानदार ने 5 साल की गारंटी दी है।
अरे 5 साल छोड़िए, इसका पानी पियेंगे ना तो बहुत जल्दी हम लोग पहुंचेंगे। अंदर का सरफेस प्लेन, स्मूथ और प्योर व्हाइट भी नहीं है। आप एक काम क्यों नहीं करते, निप्को ताज का एक टंकी लगा लीजिए।
लेक्चर बंद करो, लगा